Look, Marius.
We have returned.
If you ever want to talk about anything, you know I'm
Oh,
here,
dude,
right?
the audio's fucked. Oh my god. I'm so confused what's causing this issue. I just started to know if it's my headset, if it's starting the stream in the game is messing up, if I need to start the stream then load the game up, or what. But the audio's been a little funky recently. And I don't know what's causing that. What I need to do is watch back the first like little bit of the stream and just be like, hey, is this actually showing up on their end, or is it only showing up on my end? That'll help me understand maybe what's causing it.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about Juliana. I know you're not asking my opinion, but for what it's worth, I appreciate you understanding her situation.
So this is like a birth control ban, from what I understand. That the Empire has a birth control ban, which is interesting because my first initial read of that is that it's like a political commentary on modern times, and specifically southern states in the U.S. that are banning abortion. But it also actually does have a historical parallel to this technological era in our world, especially with the Catholic Church banning contraceptives. So, I don't know. I think surface level, it's very easy to read into it and be like, oh, it's political commentary on today, therefore it's bad, because like right now there's a huge amount of outlash, or a backlash rather, towards political commentary in modern games, and specifically social commentary, even more so than political commentary. And that's where you're getting the whole like no DEI in games and etc. And at some point I might go through my opinion on all that, but I think a lot of people have been throwing like woke towards this game. I haven't really seen anything other than this that is like in line with any woke philosophy, but even this has historical parallels in era, right? And like I just said, with the Catholic Church banning contraceptives, like this would have been a concern of this era. And one game I'm looking forward to seeing how they handle it is The Witcher 4 with Ciri, right? Because Ciri's going to have a lot of problems because she's a woman in this historical period, and she's a Witcher, and she's Elder Blood, right? And I feel like a lot of people are going to look at that surface level and be like, it's woke, and it's like, no, right? It's a commentary on that actual time period. Probably. Who knows if it's actually going to be that way, but probably. Yeah, I agree with the third and fourth one, right? I think it's not my concern, right? Like I have a mission, and anything else is in the way, right? But also 4, I think her getting exploited was the real problem.
Fair enough. Still, I'm glad you were able to recognize the greater evil. Out here, you've got to live and let live. Principles are one thing, but you can't let them get in the way of basic decency. I wish more of your countrymen took that view. Should I break out the booze? You've heard everything I have to say about our crew. Get some rest,
Sick.
boy.
I can't remember if I was streaming when I talked to him about that, because that was like right after I got Marius.
Leave a cleaning manual in my pack?
Doesn't ring a bell, but I suggest reading it when you get a chance. It's rude not to read a book given as a gift.
Since when do you worry about being rude?
I'm just saying, maybe someone gave you that for a reason. I've noticed that camp supplies don't generally clean themselves.
Weren't you telling me not to wash my clothes so much?
The wilderness doesn't generally smell like boiled hardtack or peppered lithbark stew.
If this is about the time I burned your favorite pan trying to bake sweet pie in it, I'm still sorry, and I will still get you a new one. I don't know how you fit a cleaning manual in your pack anyway.
Well, I certainly wouldn't know. Because I didn't give you that book.
You know, if there's something you want to say, you can always talk to me.
Anyway, Kai had a really funny dialogue when I asked him about his opinions on the other companions earlier, where he was like, me? I'm no gossip. Who do you want to talk about? It was really funny.
Look, Marius, if you ever want to talk...
Cooking. Interesting that you raise your intellect. Grog's pretty good. Ooh, I can make grenades? Hold on, back. Health iron chunk and softwood branch. And an alcoholic drink makes a grenade. Wait, I can use grog to make grog? What the hell? I just...
Talk about anything.
That makes no fucking sense. Alright, whatever. Oh, you can just cook shit you have too. So all this shit. It's better just to have it cooked, you know, I'm not gonna eat it raw. Darkest Rawatan chocolate cookie. Plus 1 perception and dexterity, 10% movement speed. Fuck you. Florian rice wine. This is just sushi. Yeah. Interesting. Merc brew, peregrine ale. Made with rotten food. Makes sense, fermentation. Stew. Spice sausage. Fascinating. Mariner's porridge.
You know I'm here, right?
Right. Appreciate that, but I'm all right.
If you ever change your mind, the offer stands.
Okay, Amakuo. I'll keep that in mind.
Fascinating. Blinding Daybreak is pretty cool. Flaming Sword's pretty cool. Just in general. Pretty cool concept for a weapon. We might hang on to that one. That one might go in the box. Everything else, I don't give a fuck. But like, that's just pretty cool. Upgrade the sword? No. Ooh, wait. I almost messed up. Because in our care abilities, We're level 7, yeah, so 8th level we can make upgrade materials
I'll be
cost 25%
honest,
less. So
after
every
seeing your
thing that costs 4 is going to
still
cost 3.
strange to see you walking around like it never happened. I'll get used to it.
Alright, anyway, back to what we were doing. What were we doing? Map. Well, first and foremost, let's beep up over here and let's find the voices memory. Then let's cut. I want to cut south, but I want to cut north. Damn. Hold on. We're gonna. I know we just got out of camp, but we're gonna go to this camp. I wish you could fast travel to camps without going to camp, if that makes sense. Like, maybe I just want to go to this camp spot because it's convenient for me to be at this camp spot. Not because I wanted to take another nap, you know? I mean, the reason we did this is so we can be at the south, and we can clean up this area and just go north and hit all these objectives, right? Just one clean swoop. Emerald Stair Gatehouse.
Can't believe you're stationed so far from the city. Did we piss off the captain or something?
Oh, hush. You're acting like we got sent to Shatterstar and called away its tusks. You seem so much to us.
Hail, friend. Always nice to see a fellow traveler out here. Where are you headed? You sound just like one of my people, the Pargrunen. Though, unlike most other Pargrunen you'll meet here, I'm not actually from the Living Lands. One of my ancestors apparently grew up in Solace Keep, deep in the Living Lands. I hope to find this place. It's my ancestral home. Sure, I may have grown up in Stalwart, but I'm Pargrun through and through, just like the dwarves here in the Living Lands.
If your ancestors left Solace, it isn't your ancestral home anymore.
Some things never change. Whether I'm here or back in Stalwart, it's always the Pargrunen that make me question this journey. Fair question. Not something you'd expect someone all the way in the White March to hear about, hmm? After my grandmother was taken by the Usher, I found her mother's writings, centuries old. They talked about a home her family left when she was just a child, and from that moment, I knew I had to return.
Bunch of fine goodies. Oh. You know, every time we see him, we're gonna buy him. I'll honestly buy this too, because fuck it, why not? I'm sure I got some shit to sell. Yeah, a bunch of common shit down here. Sick.
Would it kill the Claviger to send us some better food?
You really didn't want to got any words in your house.
Huh? What are you talking about?
What do you... You're seriously hurt?
What?
Interesting.
gate to Emerald Stair is closed. I suggest you turn around. So you're the Adiran envoy everyone's talking about. The embassy wants me to keep an eye on who comes and goes between here and Emerald Stair. Now, strictly speaking, the militia doesn't report to the embassy. But with the Clavager gone, what choice do we have? I'm afraid not. You need special permission to travel deeper inland. The ambassador wants us safe and tidy behind these walls. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Come back when the ambassador gives you leave.
Interesting. Okay. Probably the next area then.
Something doesn't feel right here. Never has.
Ooh. Where was the strangled Audra? Or was that the... Oh, right here. Right here? You the strangled Audra? Oh, up there, I see it. Okay, hold on. Okay, that homie got crushed.
Here it comes.
Okay. Where's this ladder go to? Brothers and sisters, my band found these ruins in a sorry state. The mechanisms within still served their function if that function was to block the way up to the Adra. Though a clear combination of repurposing what was left behind and a few additions of our own, we were able to get this place back to proper functioning order. The trick is simple. Now that the hard work has been done, activate the essence generators with a single jolt. That way they shall open to you. If you're unable to wield magic, worry not. Simply search for electric lilies as their seed erupt with lightning when thrown against a solid surface.
Coming in hot.
Oh, right there. I see it. Whoops, they're already equipped.
voices. Arms building a wall. The ruins sleep in the field now. The only proof they lived. How do we leave our mark upon the river of memory? Planting seeds. The body dies, but ideals persist. Your clarity of vision soothes us.
Just heard the strangle note. Envoy, you gotta tell me you've seen it. The Envoy blacked out. Now the Audra has flowers on it. Does that about sum it up?
Interesting.
That cartographer mentioned this spot in their letter. Let's take a look around.
One thing I am confused by, I could have sworn I saw like ghosts earlier. They were like right here.
Yeah.
What if they're gone because I cleared the Audra? Whatever. What is this? What objective are we looking at here? Find the cartographer, okay. Whoops. Give me my grenade, man. There we go. Is there a way to... Ah, there is. Cool. Oh, I could have just shot that one. Got it. I understand now.
Hey, that looks like a totem to your burned queen.
Another one? Oh, another one. God's Gate.
Reminds me of the Rowatine Navy's punishment for desertion.
Damn! What the fuck? Pillar fell on his head, huh? Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Hold on. Interesting. Fuck it. Ow, shit. He speaks of headaches. Dream Scourge.
Yeah.
Just kidding, we don't know that for sure, but... Dream Scourge.
Careful. There's nothing more dangerous out here than taking a moment to relax. Oh no! Next one's mine! Nice work.
Damn!
Ice front. Bandits ahead.
Whoa! What the fuck? We'll talk about that later. I
heard something.
Yeah, it's me. I'm stuck.
This one's mine. Watch yourselves. Not looking so
Oh dodge that. Oh shit! I caught that arrow from the dude in the back there. Whoopsies.
Not sure who lived here before. Looks like something you'd see in Emerald Stair.
Show yourself! We've got time. Hit it! Behind you! On your right!
It's all fucking little folk. I got my ass beat right there.
Not looking so good.
Jesus.
Back in the fight.
What is going on with these bears? Why are there so many bears? Hold on.
I heard something.
Darn.
Your left. Die.
These fuckers tamed bears or what?
That's it.
All right.
To your left.
Okay. Got a foothold now. Dude. Just absolutely sending people is so fucking funny, dude. The ragdolls are hilarious.
Been seeing a lot more bandits since the Dream Scourge has driven people out of the interior.
Everyone.
That was a rough fucking fight, though.
Everyone okay? You're mine now.
Arcanist, Cambison, and some Adra. 15% area effect damage. Plus 20 maximum fucking essence. It looks a little weird. It looks a little funky, but you know. Wish the sleeves weren't off, you know.
Not sure who lived here before. Looks like something you'd see in Emerald Stair.
So there's that half-fallen wall we saw earlier. This is the main way in and out of the bandit camp. Sick. I look at this fucking skeleton. I almost forgot about this. What the fuck is this thing? Is it a dragon? Is what dragons look like in this game? It's right on this fault line. Crazy. It's weird to me that they don't say anything about it. Which makes me think it's just commonplace to see giant skeletons like that. That in and of itself is its own realm of world building. What is this? Stelgear's Pride. Medium armor. Look at the fucking cod piece. Stelgear are known for many deadly traits, one of which is legendary ferocity, which practically emanates from this armor. The wearer's limbs are more move more efficiently, and their breathing comes easier, even if the most rigorous of fights, as the predatory power of the Stelgear flows through their veins. The attached codpiece, while tasteless and garish, is sure to strike fear into the hearts of your enemies, or perhaps lust. It's difficult to determine what the original intent of its snarling feline face was. Amazing, dude. Look at this. What a freak. Plus 5% stamina regen, cast Barbaric Shout when taking greater than 30% of your maximum health damage. What a freaky look. Oh, man. I guess that was the intimidating feline codpiece treasure map, huh? Fascinating. Watcher's Mirror. This is a godless ruin. This is the one we stumbled into earlier. Their architecture is a little phallic in nature, huh? That woman who pointed out that maybe it was a fertility temple.
I'm not one for walking up to altars. Maybe leave this one alone.
Interesting. Where's the skeleton? Please be explained in this fucking memory.
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet? Dried blood on a blade, a relic of a battle fought and lost, a way of life transplanted. Now our memory is a wound, reopened. For generations, the Akita wandered the land, seeds in the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of greatness. You were chosen, deserving. They would demand that you earn it. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. The responsibility was like a stone. Help us remember, Kishimal. How did you bear the weight?
The Akita, or Godless, were ancient settlers in the Living Lands who mysteriously vanished long ago. So Akita is their real name, leaving few clues to their fate. Only ruins and artifacts remain of their past. Kishmael was a figure of godless myth. Not much is known about them, save that Kishmael was born under special circumstances and helped to erect a great city that was later destroyed. Kishmael. So I am Kishmael?
Your
44.
resolve filled your people with trepidation and respect. They knew you would leave a legacy. Of what kind, they were unsure. When you came of age, turmoil stirred. Lightning split the bark. Some tired of their exile. They wanted to return to their ancestral lands. You both wanted the best for your people. How could you reconcile? A bud opened. A comet streaked across the sky. You had a vision. You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood, a place to flourish, to gather, more than a settlement, a home. What did you envision in your fitful sleep, Kishima? The elders spoke of the wisdom they had lost in their escape. You would record your traditions now. The old ways would be safe. So the carpenters and masons set out, but we resisted them. What was a wall to a trailing vine? An arch to a mighty oak? Their fate was fragile. Nothing could stand in your way. Not even us. Months became years, and the people stood in awe of what they built. It eclipsed the lands of their ancestors. Its spires challenged the clouds. How did you feel as you gazed upon your masterwork? Your greatest triumph awaited you. The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. A chorus of their voices joined in one. Another wait. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth foretold. Tell us, Ishmael, how did you lead? The enormity of your task humbled you. We should like that to be our way. In time, others came to understand your new season. They saw that mercy would bear fruit, that even their own hearts could change. So your reign passed, a year into an age. The seas rose and fell until one day, nothing. Silence. We see ash, devastation, a lifetime reduced to dust. We can remember no more, no matter how far we reach back. It is fruitless. A void. A tremor in the Adra. Perhaps it should not be known. Yet one shape shines through the canopy of our memory. A face amid the rubble. You, Kishima. What became of you? A life of sacrifice, and only ruin to show for it. Your people searched. They grieved your absence. There was nothing to forgive. They found you on a summer morning. We saw them bring you home, and we learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Envoy. Oh, gods. Thought maybe we'd lost you for a minute there. You are here, right?
curious what would have happened if I would have said I died. Kishamal.
Envoy.
Oh shit. This is the same fucking autosave. This one? Hopefully it's not too far back. I'm curious about this though. Where am I? Hold on. Alright, easy way to know, right? Do we have the intimidating feline cod piece? We do. Okay, cool. I know exactly where we're at. Alright. This is interesting. This is interesting. So we're this, like, figure of myth? Or our soul belong to some figure of myth? Because, like, I understand that souls can be moved from body to body, that, like, reincarnation's a big part of the way this world works.
First rule of godless worlds, don't touch anything.
Are we gonna touch the shit out of something? I'm gonna save right here, though, before I do this.
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet? Dried blood on a blade, a relic of a battle fought and lost, a way of life transplanted. Now our memory is a wound reopened. For generations, the Akita wandered the land, seeds in the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of greatness. An obligation. A sacrifice for the whole. Your life was not your own. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. The responsibility was like a stone. Help us remember, Kishimal. How did you bear the weight? Your resolve filled your people with trepidation and respect. They knew you would leave a legacy. Of what kind, they were unsure. When you came of age, turmoil stirred. Lightning split the bark. Some tired of their exile. They wanted to return to their ancestral lands. You both wanted the best for your people. How could you reconcile? A bud opened. A comet streaked across the sky. You had a vision. You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood. A place to flourish, to gather. More than a settlement. A home. What did you envision in your fitful sleep, Kishimal? The elders spoke of the wisdom they had lost in their escape. You would record your traditions now. The old ways would be safe. So the carpenters and masons set out, but we resisted them. What was a wall to a trailing vine? An arch to a mighty oak? Their fate was fragile. Nothing could stand in your way. Not even us. Months became years, and the people stood in awe of what they built. It eclipsed the lands of their ancestors. Its spires challenged the clouds. How did you feel as you gazed upon your masterwork? Your greatest triumph awaited you. The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. A chorus of their voices joined in one. Another weight. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth foretold. Tell us, Hishamal, how did you lead? The enormity of your task humbled you. We should like that to be our way. In time, others came to understand your new season. They saw that mercy would bear fruit, that even their own hearts could change. So your reign passed, a year into an age. The seas rose and fell until one day, nothing. Silence. We see ash, devastation, a lifetime reduced to dust. We can remember no more, no matter how far we reach back. It is fruitless, a void, a tremor in the Adra. Perhaps it should not be known. Yet one shape shines through the canopy of our memory, a face amid the rubble. You, Kishimal, what became of you? When the people found you, their grief ran like a river. They planted a garden to honor the one who made a home for them. Though your great city was lost forever, they rebuilt, and we learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Hey.
Interesting. Interesting. Shit. I'm just shit. Where'd he mess with this? This is very interesting to me. Because we could die. We is in the entity of which that we are reviewing these memories through. Skip.
Now our memory is then your people. Tell us, Hishamal. They wept with joy as they extracted you. A long night lay before them, but the leader they loved remained. As the earth settled, we felt their hope in the darkness, and we learned. We twined together.
Okay, so it's all kind of the same.
Hey, Envoy.
I'll stick with this one, though.
Back with us?
I'll stick with the Kishmael. Kishmael? I keep wanting to call it Kishmael, but anyway. Kishmael. Oh shit! I didn't want to do that. I fucked up. Oh, dude, I'm already yawning. It's crazy. One bounty remains. Plant. Okay.
If there are more of those Dream Scourge invaders, you'll need more than a few guards to hold them off.
Well, I was gonna go do some other activity out in the wilds, but the hell? Can't believe I was barred entry to Paradise. The city is my home. Oh, if they tried to climb over the wall, it fell. Got it. That wall is not like that hard to climb. It's sloped like a motherfucker. Get that angle.
Yeah.
Probably just didn't know it was knots.
What is it?
Is this what it's like to travel with an envoy? I can get used to this.
Murderers!
How awful.
Not to worry, envoy. We've got one of the bastards.
My friends and countrymen, the envoy is alive and hunting us. Our position in the city is compromised. Use the final hours of this life gathering intelligence on the Adiran embassy and deliver it to us. Trust no one. Pray that the gods know what they are doing, for I no longer understand their motives.
We caught this one trying to break into the embassy.
You Adirans are vile!
What do you mean? Alright, hold on. Before we go up there.
Oh, bless my soul, the Adiran.
Hey, get around me. You're supposed to check in before you can...
High Market. A haven of opium. We should stop by Sansa sometime. There's nothing like it, that's for sure.
Welcome, welcome. You're back. I warned Kirmund about those Zaribs. It was Zaribs, wasn't it? Oh, please, keep searching. I'm sure the others will turn up. Have you been to the bathhouse? I'm too busy myself, but I'm told it's a taste of old Spirento. You're...
This map provides information on the location of Wodika's god totem. Use it. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Honestly, I'm gonna buy it because I'm tired of looking around. Radiation ladder. I'll buy that shit. I got money. Why not? I got it like that. Okay.
you're back. I've heard there's treasure on Gaston's Folly.
Journal? Journal. Oh, Jesus. Need 4 more parts. Boost where gods are sold, or goods are sold. This balcony leads to the Order's hold. Atop the Isle of Wicked Outlaws, flicker golden flames of a glorious claw. Ah, that's the one that I found on my other character, but I missed on this one as the one on Castel's Folly. It's all coming together. There was a fight down this alleyway, if I remember correctly.
It's the
Everybody all right?
Okay.
This is where people go to buy stuff that'll just get them mugged everywhere else.
Scavenger allowed these interlopers onto our streets. And where did it... You! Adhere! The citizens of Paradise have come to hear the truth. You represent everything they stand for. You...
Do I?
Note the graffiti on the wall. Don't always want to follow it.
Ah, a seeker of mysteries. Welcome. You are my friends. Please, close the door behind you.
I can't tell what they're looking at.
Yeah.
Mine.
Alright. Turn in this bounty.
Welcome back. Show it here. It's a shame it had to be like this. Desperate times can drive good Kith to do terrible things.
Kith are just people, right? civilized people. So that kith meat we found was
Be safe out there.
cannibalism. Sick. All right. And the other quest, we had like a few. We gotta do the refugees. Refugees is like right there, right? We came up from the medic. What's going on here?
Drifting in a sea of stars. Does this mean I'm a watcher? Come on, you've smoked too much. Let's get you home.
Dream plague. He got dream plagued.
Envoy. Envoy.
Okay, so we can't talk to... Oh, that's right, because she gave us the quest on behalf of somebody else, so...
Hey, it's the Envoy!
Envoy, hey!
I swear, I owe you the world.
I owe him the world. He saved my life, remember?
Yeah, you only told me about 100 times.
Hey, where's Yeda? Is everyone else on?
No. Oh, God. Does he mean?
They didn't make it, Offreak. I'm sorry.
But you saved Cadman. You couldn't save them? Or you didn't try?
What happened? The godless scum.
What?
Right. So it could have been worse.
They probably went quickly. If that helps.
I can't understand this.
Hey, Offreak, hey, listen. We always knew that was a risk, right? And we told ourselves.
Better to go out at the bottom of the world or the top. And dying in bed like Granda, asking what if.
Did you avenge them? Is the Oracle dead? At least they got justice.
And I got my brother back.
Don't be a baby. You would have been fine without me.
What I mean to say is, we're grateful, Envoy.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this. It belonged to our grandfather. He'd always wanted to join the Corps, but life got in the way. When we were recruiting, he gave it to us to remind us to live well.
Ambassador Heelgard has written to Expedition Command back in High Crown to see if they'll let us come home.
Well, while we wait for their reply, I thought...
Wait. Let me guess. Mermaid's Den.
You told him?
It was a moment of weakness. I thought I was dead.
I'm sure you've got big Envoy things to do.
I don't know if you heard, but there's a plague on and everything.
If you're ever in High Crown, look us up.
Yeah, we can drink to the Corps together.
I wish things had turned out better for the rest of them crew.
Glad they made it.
These two will be just fine. I'm sure of it. One of them may even get a happy ending.
I bet. Yeah, I bet. Juliana will take good care of him, right? A little extra damage never hurt nobody. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Take a little extra damage. We got a new ability. We need to go over here. We need to go right here. Crafting materials cost less. Bink. Easy peasy, dude. Companions, they gotta level up. Marcus's hits reduce enemy damage. Nope. Wait. Already got both of these? Okay, I gotcha. Oh, I just haven't done that. Okay. I got it now. I understand. else we have to do? We have the other quest to turn in, right? This one here. Then we'll do the main quest. This is down here in Shantytown, I think. Now, while we're down here, the Shantytown Merchant. Oop, shit. This dude right here. He sells lockpicks. Or he sells a lockpick. But good enough for me. I sell softwood branches, which we're gonna buy. Sick. Alright.
Nice and quiet here. Take a moment to breathe.
Ugh. Did this place always smell
What
like
the hell?
sweat?
A lockbox I missed. How the hell do I get up there? That way. Literacy lessons. Lessons. Money. Oh, it's a scarecrow. I'm going the wrong way. Ah, stairs.
Hello? Please, we don't want any trouble.
Who is that, Laughlin? I hear unfamiliar footsteps, love.
Visitors, dearest. No one we know. Sorry for that. My husband's recently lost his sight. He's easily confused. Can I help you with something? Oh, Ramay! Yes, of course we know her.
Oh, Ramay! Ah, good soul on that woman. We went through some hard times together.
That we did, dearest. Did Ramay tell you we have enemies back in Adia?
It's true. Only a matter of time before their friends spot us in the city.
We don't want any trouble. Just to live our lives in peace. So, it's time to move on. Only it's not so easy as just walking out the door.
Aye, there's the truth of it.
First off, we need herbs.
Andra's kiss, the apothecary said. I should be able to get these eyes back in shape.
Only the apothecary didn't have any. Said it grows by the Eastern Gorge, overlooking the massive skeleton of some beast. Dangerous place. Oh, well, that makes it easy. Ah, thank you kindly. If it's not too much to ask, we also need to get our land deeds for Thirdborn. We bought them through an Almauer broker in the city, but we haven't been able to get them.
Oh, it's a miracle, love.
That it is. Thank you again. We can't thank you enough. There is one thing more, though.
Oh, yes. That.
The smugglers who are taking us out of here, they're beached north of the sea stacks, away from where the Adirans are looking. No, it's not that. The problem is that these smugglers found out we're Adiran.
Nah, don't like us much.
And they've doubled their price. We had barely enough for the journey before. Yes, I'm afraid we can't pay what they're asking.
And if they knew what we were wanted for, they'd probably charge us triple.
Bloodwine!
Oh, I mean... Oh, shit.
Yes, we're not proud of our past. There's no easy way to say this.
We killed 2 people.
It was a land dispute. Things got out of hand. There was a fight.
Ha! More than one?
But in the last one, they came at us with knives.
And we were the ones who walked away.
Ran away. Across the ocean.
If everyone in the Living Lands had to answer for the mistakes of their past, this island would be as empty as the Godless left it.
Not everyone sees it that way. And now we spend our days praying to scan that Captain Alfear of the Steel Garrote doesn't find us. Thank you, Envoy.
I wish more of your officials were as understanding. They'd certainly find a warmer welcome.
Mm-hmm. Confront ill smugglers. Where are they? They sit up far away where they're not looking for them. Is this them? Let's find the Watcher. How did I miss the Watcher up there? Oh, whatever. Where the hell? Oh, up there. I gotcha. But this ARP camp. All right. What we'll do, we're gonna do the Watcher because I completely missed it when we were up there. And if you're Mess Ivarno is a city in Emerald Stair. I'm gonna go here because what I want to do is go here, craft, make a bunch of this stuff. Okay, and now we can go to. Oh, I still don't have enough to upgrade the sword. Oh, heart broken, crushed. Truly, need more iron and steel specifically. Level the Arquebus up though. 20 more damage. I'm actually we're doing fine. Let's hold off on that.
You feeling okay? Seems like you've been having some odd dreams. Night, envoy.
Right. Right. Good talk.
The Watchers got to be up there.
There's a shrine over there. To Woodaka, if I remember correctly.
If anyone can get away with looting a temple, it's a godlike.
I'll loot the fuck out of this temple. Parkour speed. Easy, dude.
Yeah. Helmet, feel free to partake of Wodaka's favor. Welcome. Please.
You had me at welcome and lost me at burned queen.
Pray, she never hears you. Come to pay your respects at the... Only that the Living Lands has no idea how to honor Wodaka with proper respect. Just look at the state of this
At ease, soldier. You Adiran sure do take these things seriously.
One cannot take the sacred for granted. One of Wodeker's own totems sits at this shrine. A true totems like these are relics from a bygone era. There are legends about how the gods imbued them with their own essence. Can you imagine holding something like this in your hands? Alas, this one is a fragment of what it once was. What I would give to see what power it held. Not much, I'm afraid. All I can tell you is that it's very old. I suspect it was built for a different purpose before it became a shrine to Wodeker.
Dude, I totally missed your chat earlier, but hi. The energy's doing good. We get a good night's rest.
Really? I'll have to look for him the next time I'm on leave. If I'm ever on leave. Painstakingly. We don't have the right materials to rebuild the shrine, so we have to make do.
Nice work. It even smells better here.
I've asked for more supplies. Hopefully the quartermaster won't be foolish enough to refuse. The Burned Queen deserves everything from us. The sky, and the land, and the heads of her enemies.
Jesus.
The others betrayed her. They cast the Queen out. But it doesn't matter. She will prevail in the end. Fuck Margaret for burning her. Fuck Abidon for building the machines that powered Margaret's treachery. I have more patience for the two gods of death, Bereth and Rimagand. I merely tolerate Wal and Scan. And I'm profoundly uninterested in Aothis. Apologies. I suppose I have strong opinions on the gods. Particularly those that cross the Burned Queen.
Alright, let's... This is the first conversation where all the gods' names have been dropped, and I actually do want to know some lore here. So Magrin's the goddess of war, fire, transformation, purification, consumption, and trials. Her followers believe in self-improvement through rigorous struggle and hard-won achievement. So that's the flowers we find that explode, right? Abaddon is the goddess of golems, machinery, industry, strength, hope, and aspiration. He is favored by blacksmiths who avoid conflict with those whose labor perpetuate it. Legends tell of death, rebirth, transformation, though the details are inconsistent. Barath is the goddess of death, cycles, doorways, mortality, and inevitability. They take the form. Oh, this is the one, the Pallid Knight or the Usher. Moving souls to the wheel. Okay. Remagrand is the god of entropy, cold, winter, bad luck, famine, natural disasters. He manifests as a colossus albino Auroch. Urox? Interesting. Moving amidst the great blizzard, bringing death in its wake. Oh, yeah, I was just going to say that. So, where Bereth is the god of cyclical death, Rymagand is the god of endings and finality, right? So he's sudden death, and he's death and rebirth and growth and the inevitability of mortality. God of secrets, revelations, illusions, cryptography, obfuscate. Wow, I always struggle with that word every time I see it. Obfuscation, perception, dreams, and visions. Their followers are a mystery even to each other. So we found a dead godlike in the Temple of Aothis. And obviously we know Aothis is rebirth, redemption, dawn, spring. We also know that he went on a rampage in Deadfire Archipelago. Skane is the god of defiance. Interesting. Covert plots, resentment, envy. Okay. Interesting pantheon, as pantheons go.
I don't know. I've been wondering that since you approached me. Your features are unique. If you're fortunate, perhaps you'll be revealed as a godlike of the Burned Queen. A blessing indeed.
Yes, Mushroom Face is godlike of Burned Queen.
Of course. Goodbye. Wait! You have an important mission, Envoy. Before you go, take the totem on the altar with you. I feel you should
I
have
don't have to steal it.
Perhaps it
I
will
was gonna
grant
steal the
you
shit
the
out of it.
Burned Queen's grace on your journey. I will await its return.
Bet that was part
Snag.
of something once.
Interesting. I was thinking they have Mogred's Fury growing at the Shrine of Wodekas. They're all like, you know, Mogred burned her, and then they have her flowers growing here. Whatever. I hear goodies. Oh God. Okay. All right. All right, Spider-Man, figure it out. All right. We once again were distracted on our quest. Let's get back to it. There's no way I can make this jump, right? No. Ooh, nasty water. I wonder why the water near godless temples is brown like that. It's like every time we're near a godless temple or godless ruins, we find come on. We find brown water. Is this not the way that we're supposed to go? What the hell? Am I stupid? What? Alright. We'll go around. We'll see if we can figure out a different way to get to this place. That's not it. It just gets us over to there.
Here it comes.
Great shot, dude. I love the parkour in this game. Makes me wish Skyrim like had some of the technological improvements. It's really crazy to me that when we talk about Bethesda games, the first Bethesda game to include a mantling system was Starfield. Like, they just didn't have the ability to mantle. You would just run up to walls and not be able to hop up. And that's like one of those things that when you play the game, you take it for granted, and then you go back and you play even like something like Fallout 4 that you would really think would have a mantling system, and it just doesn't have one. It's just not there.
End up dead here.
Interesting.
Zarps and ogres don't raid for fun. They raid because people turn hunting grounds into farmland.
A squad mate took a bet to steal an ogre's club. He lost that bet.
Ah, shit. Alright. I'm not far. We're still in the first area. We're wrapping up the first area now. I think. I don't know how much, like, main quest is left in this area. But, we're making our way through it. We haven't left the first chunk. Dude, what a beast.
Well, that was fun.
Rauga's head. Okay, we're not messing around here. It's I keep saying this. I hope it's coming through on stream, but it looks really good. And I've said this on like a previous stream, but I thought that the wow, what am I saying? That the overgrowth and like the green art style and the very like plants are everywhere was going to be a little overdone, and it didn't look that good in the trailers. Like the trailers did a bad job of representing what the game actually looks like. Some of those weird games that the trailer looks worse. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it so far. I don't think it's going to be a... Jesus. Interesting. I don't think it's going to be a terribly long game. I think the dev said that it was somewhere along the same length as Outer Worlds. And Outer Worlds wasn't terribly long either. I remember being kind of surprised how short it was, because it wound up, or it was like setting up a much bigger story, and then it was kind of like, here's the ending. I was like, oh shit, interesting. So, we'll kind of see how it goes. But so far I'm really enjoying it. The combat's really fun. I got a buddy of mine who's been playing like a straight up wizard, like, could be a Harry Potter character, and he's been having a lot of fun with that. And so I get clips every once in a while of like the magic in the game, and the magic looks awesome, right? Like every time I see it, I'm like, dude, this looks sick. That was the worst dodge ever. Dodged right into it. I really love that it's a fantasy game with a firearm. Yeah, it's definitely addicting. It's I keep like trying to go play like some other stuff in my free time, because obviously Civ 7 just came out. I've been really enjoying Civ 7. I have a game that I still need to finish in that. I keep just not going back to it. And yeah, it's really good. I'm doing kind of a 100% run on Starfield as well, and that's a big time sink. But I wanted to do it. I've been uploading some stuff on like the No Sodium Reddit about the Starfield adventure. But this game's been fun, and I think it's going to be kind of a little interesting jaunt through this fantasy world that they've not created, because I think it's the Pillars of Eternity universe. I never played Pillars of Eternity, so I don't know like anything about that world building, but to my understanding, it's this exists in that world. We got so lost. We were trying to go here, and instead of going there, we went up here, and we went like all the way over to here. So, whoops. Or continue going in this direction to see what's over here. The exploration's really well done. That's what I will say. The exploration's really well done. The parkour's really fun. It's almost always rewarding to be like, what's up here? Even if it's something as simple as a plant, in this case. It feels really satisfying to climb up on top of something or go behind a waterfall and there's something there. And it's good. Mechanics-wise, parkour's awesome. Jumping's really good. The gunplay feels really nice. I really like that they've put thought into the way something I've said before about other games, but let me grab like a different weapon here. Let me grab here we go. So you can do any dual wield combination, right? If you want to have like a one-handed weapon and a pistol, you can do that. If you wanted to have a wand, whoops, that's a grenade, a wand and a shield, you could do that, right? Like you can do any combination of whatever. And I think that's something that like Skyrim did, and then no other game did. Like I can't think of any other game that was like, hey, we should let you, you know, pick and choose what weapons you want to have in each hand with no limitation. Like just do whatever you want. Go crazy. And it's weird to me that Skyrim came out in 2011 and no RPG has done that until 2020. We're in 2025, right? 2025. So it took 14 years for another game to be like, this is a good idea, you know? And that bothers me because it's like my favorite mechanic from Skyrim. And I've said before that I really wish it was done more with guns, right? And you can do it with a firearm in this game. You can use, there's a bear up there. Look at that thing. You can use firearms in that way in this game, even though I ended up doing 2 different two-handed weapons. I enjoyed that it's a mechanic. I appreciate that the option's there. The freedom to do that is what's more important. All right, we're gonna go around. I think that's the way to go. So, I wish more games did that. It's something that I really wish was in. Now that I'm doing that kind of like 100% run of Starfield, I really think about where I'm like, dude, Starfield should have done that. Why can't I use a sword and a pistol? Like, come on, Bethesda. You had this awesome mechanic from Skyrim, their greatest game of all time as far as like sales and volume and what everybody kind of holds in such high regard, and they just forgot it was a mechanic. Like, what's, speaking of forgetting it was a mechanic, I just completely missed that unique weapon there. Whoopsies. Ooh, what the hell?
Show me what you got.
Yeah, you should, especially if you have Game Pass. You should definitely try it. You have nothing to lose by trying it if you have Game Pass. I knew that I would have more time this weekend than next weekend. For those of us that are federal employees, like this weekend was obviously it's a federal holiday today, so we got a little extra time off. So, dude, things going on. So anyway, I was like, I'm gonna have more time this weekend. It's worth the $22 for me to just be like, hey, let me snag it real quick. We'll get a little bit of some playtime in, and yeah, I've enjoyed it so far. The story's really interesting too. I don't know if you caught any of that based on where you tuned in, but the way they're doing this kind of setup is very similar to Baldur's Gate, kind of the voice in your head kind of thing. But they're doing it very differently, where instead of the entity being this malicious entity where you can't really trust it, it's more naive. It's like trying to figure the world out with you, and there's a lot of conversations that you have that's like, oh, this is a unique... Damn, I fell right off that motherfucker. This is a very unique spin on this kind of story. And I like that. I like games that take a trope and go, hey, this is interesting. I find it very weird so far when I see the critical reviews of this game, because they don't add up. They don't make sense, right? I think like a Game Rant article was like, you know, the combat's fun, but the writing sucks, and I was like, does it? Like, is that what we're going with here? Do you think I'm supposed to use ice? I think I'm just dumb. I think I'm just dumb. Check it out. I'm trying to figure out a way around this, and the answer is probably this. Yep. Dude. I feel so stupid. Oh, man. Sometimes I forget how many mechanics are in this game. I feel like that would be more front and center if I was a wizard character, but I'm not a wizard character, so I forget to to use the elements to find your way around the map. But like, yeah, using ice to climb up on something by freezing the water, that's sick. That's such a cool mechanic. It honestly, I also said this before in like my very first episode of this stream, it reminds me more of a Larian game than a Bethesda game, which is weird for Obsidian, because Obsidian tends to lean more towards Bethesda games. I think it's primarily because they were owned by ZeniMax before the Microsoft buyout, right? So when you think of Obsidian games, you think of things that are like, you think of New Vegas, right? And that is primarily tied to Fallout 3, even though we can go into the whole like lineage of that game and the devs that worked on it. But what's interesting to me is this game feels more like Divinity Original Sin 2 in a first-person setting than it feels like Skyrim. That's like the best way to put it. I got 2 companions. The magic system has like a lot of elemental interaction with the environment. Much more like you could freeze water, you could electrocute water, like all these things, they interact much more like Divinity than like Skyrim. And I think it's very interesting because people see Obsidian, they see that like Obsidian used to be tied to Bethesda, therefore, right, it must be like Skyrim. And it's like, no, it's actually more like a first-person Divinity game is really what it feels like. And same thing with just the sheer volume of dialogue in some conversations. It's like, good lord, that's a lot of lines. Good job on the voice actors. Jesus. Okay.
We got them all.
What is this? Wayfarer's Ring. 20% health and essence regeneration from potions and food. It's not bad. Is it better than what we're rocking? Probably not. But it is interesting. I still want to understand what this giant monster skeleton is, but whatever. Trying to see if I missed any of your questions. Yeah, I got everything. I think I did.
You know we can turn back at any moment. Nothing of value would be lost.
I've seen you enter an ogre's den with less reluctance.
No, that wasn't me. But it was. How am I ever supposed to return that far? Be careful, godlike. Runid has such power. God, such terrifying power.
Oh, do I play any other game on streams? Not in a while. I did Armored Core 6. Armored Core 6 was a lot of fun. So that's all on there. I think all the VODs are still uploaded. I'm going to move them over to YouTube so they remain somewhat permanent. And then I'm probably going to play Kingdom Come Deliverance on stream once I finish this up. Or maybe even in conjunction. I'm not sure yet. And what else? I've been playing Starfield, but I haven't been streaming it. But, you know, I'm doing a lot of, like, just bebopping around planets and doing surveys on Starfield. So it's not really... It'd be more of, like, a conversation piece than you know, an actual gameplay stream. But sorry to hear about your internet. I'm glad it's back.
Well, she told me such terrible things. I was a wicked person in my last life. Evil to the core. So many dead. By my hands.
Interesting.
Look, I just want to go back home. To the farm. How can I possibly face anyone now? Knowing what I know. I keep telling myself that that person, that murderer isn't me, but they were. They are.
Sorry, you missed the answer to your question, but I played Armored Core 6 for a while. I'm probably going to play Kingdom Come Deliverance on stream. I play Starfield in some free time, but I haven't streamed it. That was the abridged answer.
You mean that? All of those people I hurt. But maybe you're right. Thank you, Godlike. You've given me much to think on. Oh, make sure to toss a coin into the pond behind the Watcher's home after your reading. Why, it's tradition. Rooney doesn't accept payment for her readings. So this is what people do.
I don't accept payment for my advice either. You can just throw your coins at my feet.
What you do is your decision, but you have been warned.
Interesting. Give me these flowers. Alright. Let's go talk to the Watcher.
Step closer, godlike.
Well, you're not what I expected at all.
If it is a watcher you seek, then a watcher you have found.
This is giving me the shakes. Right, maybe I'll stand outside.
Why have you come to me, godlike?
You're supposed to give me a clean bill of hell.
Let's have a look at you then. You who came to these shores on a royal errand. You who have died and returned. To open the door to your soul, we must first open a door to your mind. Now repeat after me. I stand
follow,
on
like,
the
hypnotism
shore
rules?
between here and beyond.
DS1 Dark Souls 1? Or DS1, is that something else, an acronym that I don't know? Because I play the shit out of some Souls, but I've never streamed them, but I probably should. I'll probably stream some Night Rain when it came out. I played some of the Night Rain playtest when it was up. It was fun. It was a little weird. I would have played more of it, I think, if we could have played with people, like if the passwords would have worked. But they were uncooperative. they were disabled during the playtest. But yeah, I've played a lot of Souls games. I don't play Fortnite. I don't play Last of Us. I don't have a PlayStation, so Last of Us is out. And then not really into Overwatch. The most competitive game I play is Siege, and even then I'm like, I kind of goof off on Siege. So it's more of just like something for me and my buddies to do when we're bored.
Very good. Spoken with conviction. I dip my toe into bottomless depths. The lake is a mirror. The mirror is a door. And the door stands open.
A door? A garden gate?
Impossible. Someone is here with us? How? Who are you? What are you? Show me what you are.
A hand knocks on our bark.
Oh, it is like 6 in the morning. This is a very early morning stream where I'm at.
What is this I hear? Old and forgotten. Echoes of echoes. An uninvited passenger?
Now she's hearing voices. Great. Is that gonna cost us extra or something?
Curious. Something clings to your soul, felt but unseen.
Voices. Echoes in the placid lake. Shelter the sea from winter. Who reaches for our bars? Who speaks?
Enough. I have seen into your soul, and hereby close that which was open. The door is shut, the reading finished. Well, that was truly unexpected. I am pleased to report I made contact with your soul, and then with
We're in Colorado.
something
It's a good time.
I cannot name.
It's cold here.
First, the good news.
Cold and lots of snow.
Not only is your soul healthy, it is strong, powerful. Strange for one who so recently died. Death leaves a scar, but you are unmarked. Instead of passing through the beyond, your soul was nurtured, protected, caged.
Soft. The shell cushions the egg.
You only live because someone would not permit you to die. But I wonder, who? I can say much, but that thing, whatever it is, eludes me. It has been years since I met a godlike. Their souls have a sonorous quality, like the music of a bell. A godlike soul sings together with the god that has claimed them, made them their own. It gives them power. Your soul, it has no chime. In its place, a thorn jabs at your essence, working its way to the surface. I told you the good news. Now comes the bad, or the unusual. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced the fabric of your soul, and your soul grew around it, trapping and embracing the invader. A godlike's chime is a gift, a blessing. But a godlike's thorn? That may be a curse.
I wonder if that's why our first godlike ability in the game is the thorn that you use in stealth kills. Just as a little aside there, I'm starting to like put two and two together. I've ever been to Florida. Long time ago, many years ago, I went to St. Augustine, but it's been God, a very long time.
I cannot say. The gods must answer for their actions. We know that a god touched you at birth, but which one and why? They always sign their work, and none of them lay claim to you. Disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even among your own kind.
So I'm healthy but cursed and alone. Hell yeah, dude.
Better luck in your next life. I wish I could tell you that everything will work out in your favor. But the wheel turns by a merciless hand. One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Adra, commune with it. Adra has a strong link to the beyond. Adra holds the path between this life and the next, a conduit for souls all around Aora. Through Adra, a soul may find its way back to the wheel, to be born again. But the Adra here, in the living lands, is different, insular. It connects only to itself, twisting vines, essence warping into essence.
Yeah, we're off today. I, at this moment, do not have a streaming schedule. It is so erratic and all over the place. I'll just be like, I feel like streaming, and I'll hit the button. So who knows, what time the next one will be. But yeah, we're off today.
A lost soul, perhaps, wandering,
and in search of some connection from afar. When you find Adra, commune with it. Take heed of its lesson. Adra may pave your road to the truth, or it may lead to a dead end. But the journey will teach you. That I promise. Before we close, have you any final questions? Kai, your soul is heavy, burdened, yet something is missing. Something not easily replaced.
Hey, we don't need to make this all about me.
I love Kai, dude. He might be my favorite
Marius,
companion.
I see
In a while.
terrible pain.
He's really good.
And the strength of will it takes to conceal it. I see jagged, self-inflicted scars.
Right. I could see that too if I don't get out of here soon.
I don't. I should make one. I'll make one at some point. I have a YouTube up right now, but that's it. But I'll see if I make it one today. I've had you're not the first person to ask about that, so we probably need to get Discord going at some point. Why not?
As you understand the word, yes. You fell into death, and a guiding hand lifted you back onto your feet.
That guiding hand, whatever it is, must be what brought you back to life at Liviana's.
Your soul is healthy, but it is also a mystery beyond my sight. For us both, I assure you.
Glad someone got something out of this.
Safe travels, Godlike, and thank you for the glimpse at your wonderful soul. I will pray that your next turning of the wheel is uneventful. Until then, you are bound to live a rich and complicated life.
Did you get any of that? That just sounded like a hot breeze to me.
This kind of thing makes my
Chill
skin
out,
burn.
Marius. Oh.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I'll see about getting one together today. And next time I pop up, 'cause I'll do a few streams today. I think I'll probably like take a few breaks just so I can like eat some food, chill out. But I got nothing going on today. It's very weird to be off on a Monday, so I'll see if I can't get one going, and then post a link or something next time I hop on here. I'm robbing this bird nest. Give me them eggs. Oh wait, I got to throw a coin in this well. Where's the well at? Place coin. There you go. Whoa, invitation from the Clavager. My people told me what happened to your village, or at least what they understand of it. First, allow me to offer my sympathies. The wilderness is unforgiving, mysterious, and perhaps worst of all, unapologetic. Second, I invite you to reside in Paradise for as long as you'll have us. Your needs will be taken care of. All we ask in return is that you make some use of your talents as a watcher. Whenever you're ready for a new beginning, the gates of Paradise will be open to you. Gotcha. Okay. So she had a relationship with the Clavager in some way, right? They knew each other. Yeah, I might take a look at it. Also, what is going on? Thank you for joining the stream on an early morning stream of all things. Let's figure out what we're doing. Golden Scale of Justice, Golden Flames, Crown Jewel. Found in the Emporium. Jesus. And then we got to go back to the Folly, the little island down here, because we missed. Silly me. We missed the. one earlier. My roommate is bopping to some music. I hope that's not coming through. Be very sad if it is. I love the parries, dude. The parries are so good.
I've seen metal like that. Usually behind a very high price tag at a blacksmith.
Take a moment, people.
Okay. Star metal. So what, piece of meteorite? Interesting. Meteoric ore was used in a lot of these eras. Or like Elden Ring uses it a lot from like a fantasy setting for like, you know, powerful weapons and things like that. Interesting. Alright, the real purpose of our journey here, though, is we're going to go to this island. Apparently, on this island somewhere, part of the Shrine of Wodaka, we need to find. And I found it on my other character, because I was like, I could have sworn I had 3 out of 5, or 3 out of 6, or however many pieces it is. And I suddenly don't have that many pieces. You know, what's going on here? So, wherever it is, I missed it. I bet it's up where the sword was that we're using. Because Philosopher's Riddle was up on this island. Ooh. So my bet is that it's up here. This is where the sword was. There's a chest here. No, really? Interesting. What's interesting to me is, so this island was, in the lore, the site of like an animancy experiment, which is like soul manipulation, if I understand correctly. And it just blasted this island. So all these rocks are like burned, right? Like, you see this kind of thing in like volcanic eruptions, or I always think of the Kiln of the First Flame from Dark Souls, right? With the literally burnt rock, right? But here's the crater. Get back here. I missed this box. I can't right now, but I will when I make the Discord for this channel. When I do all that, I'll send you an invite then. But I'm like a horrible multitasker, so trying to do everything else all at once will just fall apart. But when I do that, I'll probably do that when I take a breakfast break. My day is going wonderful. It's a beautiful day. It's cold. There's some snow outside. But it's peaceful. We got the day off. We got a Monday off, which is just phenomenal. I'm so confused where this piece is. This piece of the shrine is. We're supposed to look for. Could be hiding like a little weird spot somewhere. Maybe it's down low. It's marked on the map. I'm gonna feel like a real idiot. Top the Isle of Wicked Outlaws flickered golden flames. Top the Isle, Wicked Outlaws. This is definitely the Isle of Wicked Outlaws. It does say atop though, so. Ooh, that's a long way. Let's get some food going so I can afford to take a drop like that again. Atop the aisle. Come on now. There it goes.
Yeah.
Edisty's back over there. We're missing something somewhere. But where, so far, has remained a mystery. Yeah, hey, send it. My bad. I didn't see your question. What is your question? I'm confused. For the account, no. No, I don't. I do not have a Instagram. I have a personal Instagram, but that's it. Not for the streaming channel. Maybe it's here. Maybe this is the Isle of Wicked Outlaws.
Yeah.
I love the way this game captures like coastal terrain. It's really nice. Okay. We're distracted by this treasure hunt, and the treasure hunt is something we can okay. That's a much higher level quest than I am, which makes me think that's not in this area. Anyway, we will I'll see you when you get back. We'll probably take a breakfast break here in a bit anyway. Get some food. Animator VFX artist. Yeah, if you have like an Instagram or something, I'll check it out. I see a lot of y'all on here trying to trying to get artwork going. I appreciate the grind, but I am not a big enough streamer to require artwork. I'm just kind of goofing off. We're getting this thing going. So, but I think it's really cool. I really appreciate those of you that are working towards making a living in artwork, especially the ones that have avoided the use of AI. I think AI in general is trashing the what am I saying? It's doing a lot to mess up the way the arts work, right? And you see it with voice acting, especially. The whole thing that's going on with Treyarch with voice acting is interesting with AI. You can post a link. I'm going to, like I said, I need to make an Instagram for this account, so I don't have one right now for the streaming
Nothing to see
aspect
here,
yet.
friend. It's all right. I know who he is.
Oh, hello.
Heard you died and came back. Good trip.
Look alive, ladies and gents. We have a visitor.
Thank you for the good wishes. All right, so this is interesting. So the woman on the right, we saved from prison in the very first episode, and she's returned. So it's cool that there's recurring characters.
Ah, a kind-hearted Adiran. How nice for them to find a friend here. The way I understand it, they don't have many friends among your countrymen.
Take it easy on him, Soldis. He's all right. For an Adiran.
Fine, if you say so. Well, what do you want? No deal. Pay the difference, or forget it.
Soldis, the envoy saved my life at Northreach.
And glad I am that you're here.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
But a deal is a deal.
After,
we don't give handouts.
After this stream
It's
wraps
two
up, I'll do all the
clients.
social media stuff that we have to do.
Believe me, you don't want to get on his bad side.
Oh, Andra's tits! Are we a charity now? Fine. Tell your miserable countrymen the deal is settled. Free of charge. We'll take them to Thirdborn when they're ready.
Hold on, I missed that. Missed something. Save my life. Yeah. I'm gonna sink your boat. Oh, that's an option.
Literally, don't mention it. Remember, I still don't know you.
Sick. I think what we'll do is we'll wrap this quest up, which I think is our... I feel like I've done a pretty good job exploring, and this is my last side quest. So we'll wrap this side quest up. We'll take a break. And then we'll go from there. Okay, let's not be dumb. Let's remember where the stairs are. The stairs are right here. This is already an improvement from the last time we came up here.
Oh, you're back. Praise. Oh, you've come back. Any news? Oh, wonderful. How did you do it? Did you hear that, dearest?
I did, love. Praise Wodaka.
Thank you so much for all of your help, Envoy. I don't think we'll be needing these anymore. Please, take them. Now, if you'll excuse us, we need to get ready for the journey.
And if you ever find your way to Thirdborn, please, come find us. It would be lovely to see you again.
Here to see a real second chance. Rare, but refreshing.
You just saved their lives, Envoy. Well done.
Very good. All right, this is where we'll pause. I'm gonna take a little breakfast break. I'm gonna go get energy drink, some coffee, something, a little caffeine, and some food, and we'll be back on, I don't know, hour or so, hour and a half, somewhere in there. And we'll keep rolling, I think, with Avowed. But yeah, we'll take a little break here, and then I'll catch y'all next time. And then I'll let y'all know about the social media pieces, the Discord, and those things. Those of you who have asked about it, and we'll get something rolling so we can be good to go. All right, thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you next time.